Hi there. So we're on our way out for date day. We stopped by at a little restaurant for lunch. I'll put in the footage right here of what we had for lunch. Patty melt, boardwalk fries, and the hubby's having a baked potato with, I don't know what's on it, chicken and some other stuff. And now hubby's gone into a little gas station to go to the bank machine, get a little bit of cash out, and he's going to get us a couple drinks. I'm going to get a Coke Zero. He's going to get probably a Mountain Dew. Or both of us, like, I'll get a Coke Zero, he'll get a Diet Mountain Dew. And then we're heading down to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. It's about a little less than an hour drive, so I think 53 minutes according to the GPS. And we will go and look around the national park there. We have one of those national park collector books that have a spot where you can put like a little stamp for each of the locations when you go there, and they also have some of them you can buy a sticker specific to that spot that you can put into the book. So we got one of those a while back when we were on going through the Shenandoah, Skyline Drive, that's what it's called. We went along there and we bought the book then, so we want to get a second sticker and stamp in there. So we're going to go down there for the day and just kind of poke around and see what there is to see. Find some place in Harpers Ferry or in that area for supper and then head on back home. So I got a little bit of knitting done this morning on my Go-Go Dynamo shawl, and I'll get more done this evening. The movie we watched last night, oh my gosh, it was it was so cheesy, it was so bad. It's called Hobgoblins, and it was bad. It was a bad movie. So we're gonna watch the Riff Tracks, or I think it's Mystery Science Theater 2000, 3000? Anyway, they're the same organization. One of them, the Mystery Science Theater, was the original, and then they've branched off and now they call themselves Riff Tracks. But anyway, they've done, they tear it apart. So we're going to watch that tonight. So that should be a riot. So anyway, hubby should be back out in a minute and we're going to be on our way. I'll show you bits and pieces of what we see on our trip today. Alrighty, see you later. So here's the book that we have, and have to check and see and find where. So that one will be Mid-Atlantic, is where we are through this region here. So, Mid-Atlantic. Oops, that's wrong. So Harpers Ferry, that's the one we're going to go to. I think it's going to be at the end of that. Yeah, Shenandoah National Park was the other one we went to. So that was one we went to before. So you can see here you get the stamp, which I goofed up, and then there's a sticker you can buy. Oh, and here's the Harpers Ferry one. Alrighty, so that's where we're gonna go, and I'll show you the stamp, and I guess it's a Fix a Regional stamp. I don't think they might not have a sticker. We'll see. this.
Go back first, she said. Take the first step.
This is so pretty. This is Harper's Ferry. It's at a lookout point. Alrighty, we're back home again. It's getting kind of dark, but we went to the Harper's Ferry National Park, and there's our stamp and our sticker. So now it's got company with the one from Shenandoah. And that's only 2 that we have in the entire book. So we have a long way to go to fill up the book. Alrighty, I'll go talk to you a little bit more when I get upstairs. Hi everyone, so we're back home. It's about almost 7 o'clock. Hubby's going to lay down for a quick nap while I have a little bit of time here to get the editing done on this video, and then we're going to watch the Riff Tracks take on Hobgoblins. It should be hilarious because the movie was stinky. It was bad. Anyway, so the Riff Tracks version should be hysterical. They always are. So we had a fun day. We went out for what was lunch by the time we finally got going. And then we drove down to Harper's Ferry. So we started in Pennsylvania, went through Maryland, went through Virginia for just a little tiny bit, and then Harper's Ferry is in West Virginia. So it was almost an hour's drive from our place, so not too bad at all. And we had a really nice time there. I didn't videotape as much as I wanted to, just because there were so many people there and so many kids. And I just didn't want to be videotaping all kinds of people without them knowing and end up putting it up on my channel. So I'm just not comfy doing that. But we had a really nice time. We had a little treat. We had a couple muffins and drinks, then got back in the car, went to another town midway from Harper's Ferry to in Boonesboro, Maryland, about halfway between Harper's Ferry and our place, and had some supper there, and that was really nice. And now we're back home, so I'll get the editing done. I got very little knitting done this morning. I think I did 1.5 rows. Yeah, I think I did 1.5 rows on, not even 1.5, one and a little bit on my shawl. And I'll get more done this evening. Hopefully I'll get a couple rows done this evening and then get some sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. We have a breakfast buffet that we go to every month during the winter time. Starts in October, finishes in March or May. Can't remember. I think it finishes in the beginning of May. But it's at the fire hall not far from us, and they do like a fundraising breakfast buffet once a month, and it's delicious. So we're going to go to that. Then hubby has a meeting to go to for his work, and I've got stuff to go to. There's an open house on campus, so I have to go for that in the morning. Then my sidekick and I are going to go out for lunch. I think they're providing lunch at the university for everyone that comes out to the open house. So we're going to go check that out, and then I'll get more knitting done and get my podcast filmed tomorrow. Alrighty, I'm going to stop rambling, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.